It is basketball time in the Big Easy. It's the Big Easy Classic. We are live from West Wego, Louisiana in the Hilario Center. I'm Clayton Neville on the Tarleton Sports Network, presented by North Texas Ford Dealers. Elevated one row up on the press tables immediately behind the scorer's table. The Tarleton bench will be to my right. Tarleton will serve as the home team. Nicholls will be to my left. They will be the visitors. Tarleton was visiting when they played Delaware yesterday on this neutral site. But they've got their home whites and purples on this evening. In just a moment, we will bring you the starting lineups, courtesy of National Farm Life. But Nicholls State and Tarleton will preview this matchup quickly, courtesy of Smile Doctors, and Nicholls coming in with a 4-2 record overall. Tarleton looking for their fifth win as well. At 4-3, Tarleton beat Houston Christian, and then they knocked off Delaware last night, looking to string three together before they host Texas State in Stephenville on Wednesday of this week, followed by Laterno on Saturday, 1 week from today. All right, let's bring you the starting lineups, and we will begin with the visiting team. Let's start with Nicholls. Tanita Swift, number 3 at guard, averaging 18 points per game in 6 games, 4 rebounds, and 2.8 assists. Bratia Curtis in 6 games, 10 points, 3.2 rebounds, and 2 assists. Ellie Garnett, the forward and wearing number 20, has played in 6 games, averaging 3.5 points, 4.5 rebounds, and 1.3 assists. Deanna Brister, the forward, number 22, played in all 6 games, 10 points per contest, 5 rebounds per game, and 1 assist. Number 30, Amani Burks, is starting at forward. Played in 6 games, averaging 4.5 points, 4.5 rebounds, and 1.7 assists. That's the starting lineup for Nicholls. On the other side, for your Tarleton Texans, as the PA announcer is set to announce the home team here. Playing in 7 games this season, number 5, Ariana Roseboro. 10 points per contest, 5 rebounds a game, 2 assists. Mimi Little, wearing number 10, the guard, played in 6 games, 7 points per contest, 1.8 rebound per game, and 1 assist. Jacoria Long, number 11. She played in 7 games, 7.4 points per contest, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist. Elise Terubiatis, number 24, the forward. 4 points per game, 7 games played, 6 rebounds a game, and 1.4 assists. And Faith Acker, who was the Ebby Halliday player of the game last night with 17 points and 10 rebounds and a double-double, averages 6 points per game and 5 rebounds, so she nearly doubled, or did double, in both those categories last night. And what Coach Brock told us after the game in the post-game interview was that that was probably the best career game that Faith Acker has had at Tarleton. Just a sophomore and a young career, but a big game for her last night. Tarleton looking for their 5th win. That's it for the Citizens National Bank countdown to tip-off, as we are all set for the tip-off here in the Hilario Center. Maroon baselines, maroon sidelines here in West Wego, Louisiana. An empty jump circle, no logo, empty lanes, empty inside the 3-point perimeter. We're elevated again. We're immediately behind the scorer's table with green seat backs and bleachers immediately behind us. Same on the other side. Got a nice Tarleton crowd packed in, several dozen in section 104, immediately across the way for me, a little off to the left and right at center court. You hear the crowd in all red for Nicholls. Short trip down the road from Thibodaux, Louisiana, and we are underway with Nicholls controlling the tip and moving left to right on your radio. It's the First Financial Bank first quarter. Nicholls onto the baseline. A quick pass down low with a right-handed hook shot that immediately goes down for Deanna Brister. Brister quickly goes off the glass and scores. First points of the night are 2, and they belong to Nicholls. Tarleton right to left, white shorts, white jerseys, purple numbers, purple letters. Jacoria Long hits the floor and throws it away. Tried to bounce it into Acker, but Nicholls comes up with it. Tarleton starts with a turnover. Nicholls black shorts, black jerseys, white letters, red numbers, red and white trim. Hard drive down the right baseline is Swift. Will swing it around the perimeter to Curtis. Curtis, 2 dribbles on her left, now brings it out beyond the wing. Behind the back dribble, penetrates, nearly lost it, dumps it off in the corner for Brister. Brister scoops to the hoop, misses the layup, and Ariana Roseboro comes up with a Tarleton rebound. Left-handed dribble, coast to coast, jump stop in the paint, missed it short. And the rebound goes out of bounds. Terubiatis or Roseboro touched it. They have been both of them. Last touch by the purple and white. It'll be Nicholls' ball. So again, starting for Tarleton, it's Roseboro, Mimi Little, Elise Terubianis, Jacoria Long, and Faith Acker out on the floor. Nicholls left to right with Brister here on the right wing. Bounces it inside in the post to Burks. Turns, baseline jumper, rolls in. Gets the shooter's roll from 7 feet out. And Nicholls is up 4-0 with 8.5 to play in the first quarter. Ariana Roseboro, left-hand dribble across the timeline. Bounce pass on her left to Mimi Little. Fakes left, now moves left onto the baseline. Goes right up an Acker screen, dumps it to Faith, and Faith scores off the glass. Beautiful play executed by Mimi Little and finished by Faith Acker. Tarleton scores. It's 4-2. Nicholls up by a deuce. 8:15 and rolling here first quarter. Nicholls onto the baseline. Here's another 6-foot pull-up jumper, and this one goes down for Burks, who now has 4 points on the night. 6-2. Nicholls up by 4. Clock rolls under 8 minutes here for quarter number 1. Ariana Roseboro for Tarleton goes left up a Faith Acker screen. Puts herself top of the key. Overhead pass near corner, Jacoria Long. 2 dribbles onto the right. Gives it up to Terubianis. Inside to Acker. It's thrown away. A steal. Coming up with it for Nicholls is Brister. A turnover for Tarleton. Nicholls quickly into the front court. Here's Swift scooping to the hoop and missing the layup off the glass. Tarleton comes up with the rebound. Jacoria Long flying into the front court. Left-hand dribble. Being worked by Swift. Jacoria puts herself up top, barking out calls to her offense. 7:25 to go first quarter. 15 to shoot. Jacoria goes left up an Acker screen. One-handed pass to Roseboro beyond the arc left wing. 10 to shoot. Roseboro inside to Acker. One dribble and up. Oh, they say she walked. Got the basket, but it will be negated. Faith Acker took one too many steps, according to the official on the far sideline, and Alani Fluker is going to check into the game. Chicken Express call to the bench puts Alani Fluker into the contest. Faith Acker comes out. So for Tarleton, you've got Terubianis, Jacoria Long, Roseboro, and Fluker. Mimi Little. Nicholls left to right. Swift being guarded by Jacoria Long. Bounces it on her left, right back to Swift. Drives down the right side of the lane. Jump stop, right low block, and scores off the window as Jacoria Long hits the hardwood. 8-2. Nicholls up by 6. 6:52 to play in the opening quarter. Ariana Roseboro puts herself on the wing. They'll swing it around near side to Mimi Little in the corner. She'll go right up a Fluker pick, put herself at the free throw line, back it up, fire 3, miss it strong. Loose rebound and a foul on the rebound. Looks like it may go against the white and purple. I think the official, though, may have pointed the wrong direction is what happened. I believe they're going to call it on 20 on Nicholls. Yes, they are. The foul will go on Garnett. Her first. Roseboro to inbound underneath her own bucket. Does so to Fluker, left low block. Hands it back to Roseboro. To Jacoria Long in the corner for 3. In and out, no good. Roseboro skies for the rebound and loses it out of bounds baseline. It's a good look by Jacoria Long, who had 3 3-balls last night but couldn't get this one to go. 8-2 Nicholls, 6:26 to play first quarter. Just underway here in the Hilario Center in West Wego, Louisiana. Curtis beyond the arc left side for Nicholls. Gives it up on her right to Garnett. To the free throw line. Burks sends it beyond the perimeter right side to Swift. Jacoria Long knocks it loose. A steal by Long. It's 1-on-2. Jacoria to the hole. Loses her dribble and falls down. Lost the basketball and Nicholls comes up with it. An opportunity lost there for Tarleton. Now Nicholls trapped in the front court on the baseline. A flip to Brister in the corner. Brister immediately down low to Burks. One dribble and up in the lane. The fadeaway is good for Burks. 6 points for Burks. 3 through 3 from the field. And Nicholls is up by 8 with 5:43 to play in the first quarter. And you hear an eruption from the Nicholls fans who made the trip not far from Thibodaux, Louisiana. Texan restroom timeout. We'll take it to Nicholls 10, Tarleton 2 on the Tarleton Sports Network, presented by North Texas Ford Dealers. This is the First Financial Bank first quarter, live from the Alario Center in West Wego, Louisiana, where Tarleton trails Nicholls 10-2 in the Big Easy Classic. Game 2 of 2 games here in West Wego. Nicholls on a 6-0 run over the last 229. They've hit 4 of their last 5 from the field. Turnovers for Tarleton, 3 in the last 2.5 minutes, and they haven't scored in 2:42. Out of the Texan restroom timeout, Tarleton right to left in their white shorts, white jerseys, purple numbers, purple piping, purple trim. Ariana Roseborough gives it up to Jacoria Long beyond the arc left side, goes opposite of Fluker screen, loses her dribble, comes back up with it, 8 to shoot, pass knocked away, out of bounds into the Nicholls bench. And it was last touched by Nicholls. Checking into the ball game for Nicholls out of that timeout. Back in is Curtis. Curtis is the one who knocked it loose and out of bounds near sideline. Jacoria Long up top for Tarleton. 2 dribbles onto her left. Heaves it at the buzzer of the shot clock and missed it short. Good look by Jacoria, but had to force it. Rebound Nicholls. Garnett into the front court. Gives it up on her right to Swift. Takes long baseline. Spins right low block. Blocked by Long. Oh, they call a foul on Jacoria Long. Jacoria thought she got all ball, but they are going to call a foul on Jacoria Long on the baseline. And Markiah Willis is going to check into the game. You got Willis in for Jacoria Long. Chicken Express call to the bench, puts Willis in there with 5:02 to play in the first quarter. Bruno Auto family free throws coming here for Swift. 2 points in 5 minutes, looking to add to it. Does so here, 3 points. Nicholls now 11, Tarleton 2. One more coming for Swift. One dribble to the ground, bends her knees, extends her arms, and hits this one. Swoosh, nothing but net. 12-2, Nicholls is up by 10. 5 minutes to play here in the opening quarter. One of the First Baptist Church of Stephenville keys to the game for Coach Brock was getting off to a quick start. Struggled doing that here, as they're down by 10 with 4:49 to play in the first quarter. Ariana Roseborough, crossover dribble at the free throw line. Flips it to Mimi Little behind her. Dangerous pass in traffic down low, hauled in by Fluker. Gives it up to Terubiadis. Lost it, loose on the floor. Picked up by Little. 5 to shoot. Willis in the corner for 3. No good. Missed it long. Caught glass, no rim. 1 to shoot. Shot clock violation. So Willis got one off in the corner, but it didn't catch rim. And the shot clock violation turns it over to Nicholls with 4:31 on the clock for the first quarter. The Goo Wealth Management inbound pass from the far sideline, inbounded by Garnett. Gets it into Curtis, being worked by Ariana Roseborough. Curtis bounces it onto the right wing, just inside the perimeter. Swift drives baseline on Willis, kicks it out beyond three-point land to Garnett, dribbles to the free throw line, loose on the floor, picked up by Tarleton. Texans come up with a steal. Willis gives it up to Roseborough, sets the offense, just under 4 minutes to play in the first quarter. Ariana gives it up to Mimi Little on her right, shows on a 3, dribbles to the free throw line, pulls up, 15-footers good for Mimi Little. A high arcing deuce goes down for Mimi, and it's 12-4. Nicholls lead cut to 8. Curtis into the front court, left-hand dribble. Bounces it on her left to Swift, back up top to Brister. To the free throw line to Burks. Bounce near side and out of bounds. A throwaway. Looking for a teammate who was cutting to the bucket. And a turnover. Tarleton looking to take advantage with 3:35 to play here in the first quarter. So with 3:34 to play, Ariana Roseborough will jog it across midcourt with a left-hand dribble. Jump stop at the free throw line. Gives it up to Terubiadis on her right. Elise needs help, flips it to Willis behind her. Goes right up an Elise Terubiadis screen. Back to Elise, open 3, right wing, good. Elise Terubiadis buries a 3. So Little and Terubiadis, 2 of the leaders of this team, come up with 2 big shots consecutively, and the Nicholls lead is cut to 5 at 12-7. Under 3 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Nicholls left to right. Swift is stripped in the lane, and she takes it right back. An exchange of turnovers. Swift now has it loose on the floor, nearly throws it away, but Nicholls hangs on to it. Brister on the wing. Gives it up to Curtis on her left. Curtis resets. 20 to shoot here for Nicholls. Brister on the right wing, into the post to Burks. Kicks it back out to Jones, who's checked into the game. To Burks, cross-court pass in the corner. 3 ball online and good from Curtis. Curtis getting in on the action with a three in the corner, extending the Nicholls lead back to 8 at 15-7. 2:25 to play in the first quarter. Willis beyond the perimeter, right side for Tarleton to Rubianis. Left low block, spins in the paint. She's blocked. Gets it back. Feeds it to Roseboro beyond the arc on the right. Drives in, off-balance runner. Misses. Rubianis skies for the rebound. Loose on the floor. Picked up by Nicholls. Jones flying back the other way. Splits the defense into the front court. Flips it to Curtis. Right side for three. No good. Missed it short, and Willis skies for the Texan rebound. Under 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. Nicholls 15, Tarleton 7. Texans pushing it right to left. A loose to Rubianis. Inside to Fluker, too high. Fluker couldn't handle the pass, and Nicholls comes up with the basketball. Swift will slow the tempo. Walk it across the midcourt line, now pick it up to a jog. Guarded by Roseboro, fakes left, moves to the right. Fluker comes over for the help. Roseboro with the blanketing defense. Pass out to Burks on the wing. Back into the near corner to Swift. Swift's going to reset with 8 to shoot, up top. Goes left off a pick by Burks. Drives down the left side of the lane, 4 to shoot. In the paint, off-balance runner is partially blocked by Rubianis. Nice defensive play by Elise. Up ahead to Roseboro. Tarleton into the front court with 1:13 to play in the first quarter, down by 8, 15-7. Mimi Little dribbles herself top of the key, gives it up to Elise Rubianis on her left. Hands it off to Roseboro. Nearly lost it at the free throw line. Spins in the paint, misses it off the left side of the rim. Got up a shot, but it wouldn't go. Under 55 to play as Nicholls comes up with the rebound. Here's a coast-to-coast drive and a flip by Jones. It won't go, but she's fouled. Jones will go to the line. The Jones, who checked in just about 3 minutes ago for the first time, will go to the stripe for two with 50.3 on the clock for the first quarter. Craig and Scott are going to check into the ball game here for Nicholls. As Jones toes the line for Bruner Auto Family free throws. And Jalomo's in there too for Nicholls. Free throws up and good. 16-7. Nicholls with an early lead here on Tarleton, the Big Easy Classic. Final game of the Classic, and the late one tonight. Kai Jones coming over to the scorer's table for Tarleton, looking to check in. This free throw is up and in. Jones hit them both. Willis will come out as Kai Jones checks in for Tarleton. So you've got Jones, Little, Alani Fluker, Roseboro, and Elise Rubianis on the floor for Tarleton. 17-7 Nicholls. 44 seconds left in the first quarter. Kai Jones beyond the arc right side, gives it up to Elise Rubianis. Drives down the left side of the lane, loses her dribble, kicks it out to Jones, and Jones travels. Stutter step and a walk at the top of the key. Turning it over with 34.2 on the clock for the first. The GU Wealth Management inbound pass for Nicholls into their backcourt to Jones. Shot clock differential of about 3 seconds. You've got 27 on the game, 24 now on the shot clock. Scott gives it up on her left to Burks. Being worked by Fluker. Back to Scott, right wing for three. No good, missed it strong. And Mimi Little has a big rebound. 15 seconds left, shot clock's turned off. Tarleton pushing it right to left. Under 10 seconds to play. Mimi Little straight away. Goes right up a Rubianis screen, backs it up, now penetrates, drives in, kicks out. Jones for three. No good. Do we have a foul? We have a foul on the drive by Little, perhaps. Yeah, they're going to get Mimi Little on the drive. Call an offensive foul on Little with 4.1 on the clock here for the first quarter. Nicholls maintains a 10-point lead at 17-7. Amani Burks is the leading scorer with 6. 3 seconds left as the ball's inbounded to Jones. Heaves it at the buzzer, and it's no good. At the end of one, Nicholls 17, Tarleton 7. Second quarter action from West Wego, Louisiana, inside the Alario Center. On the other side of this, on the Tarleton Sports Network, presented by North Texas Ford Dealers. We're set for second quarter action from the Alario Center in West Wego, Louisiana. Second quarter tonight brought to you by Dow Ace Hardware. Tarleton in their white shorts, white jerseys, purple numbers, purple piping, purple trim. Simmons out to the floor, Kai Jones, Elise Terubiatis, Ariana Roseborough, Mimi Little, and Alani Fluker. Nicholls, black shorts, black jerseys, white letters, red numbers, red and white trim. Right to left goes Ariana Roseborough for Tarleton. Nicholls 17, Tarleton 7, just underway in the second quarter. Mimi Little beyond the arc left side, cross-court pass to Kai Jones. Looking for something inside, drives on the baseline. Bounce pass to Roseborough in the near corner. Ariana pulls up, mid-left block, splash. Hit it. Mid-range jumper goes down for the senior Ariana Roseborough. And it's 17-9. 8-point lead for Nicholls. Jones jogs it down the floor, left to right, gives it up to Swift. A bounce pass to Craig at the free throw line, gives it up on her left. Crossover, worked by Jones to the free throw line, giving it back up to Swift. 6 to shoot, Swift. 2 power dribbles, and scoops to the hoop, can't score, gets her own rebound and puts it in. Swift taking it to the rack for her 6th point of the night. It's 19-9. The Nicholls lead is back to 10. 8:57 to play in the second quarter. And here's a throwaway on the far side. Tarleton turns it over as they enter the front court. We're going to have a couple subs into the game here for Tarleton. Angela Bigovich will check into the game with Anya McKenzie. So Rubiatis and Fluker come out. So you've got McKenzie, Bigovich, Mimi Little, Kai Jones, and Ariana Roseborough on the floor for Tarleton. Trailing 19-9, 8:52 to play in the second quarter. Jones into the front court. Drives down the left side of the paint. In trouble, picks up her dribble, nearly throws it into the backcourt. A high jump by Swift, and she comes down with it. Gives it up on her right to Jalomo. Kicks it to the left to Jones. Jones crosses over. Pulls up, right-handed teardrop from the baseline, doesn't go, and Jones has the big rebound for Tarleton. Kai Jones skying to the air for the board. Gives it up to Roseborough. Crosses midcourt to Little on her left. They'll swing it around right side to Jones. Kai back to Bigovich. Pumps on a 3. Thought about another one. Holds off. Tight defense on Angela. Gives it up to Ariana Roseborough. Straight away. Dribbles to the free throw line. Leans in. Did she walk? Yeah. Took one too many steps on the pivot. Turning it back over to Nicholls with 8:09 to play in the second quarter. Jacoria Long's going to check back into the game here for the Texans. Chicken Express call to the bench, puts Long in there, and Roseborough to the bench. So you've got Little, Long, Kai Jones, Bigovich, and Anya McKenzie out there for Tarleton. Jogging it down the floor, left to right is Curtis. Gives it up to Craig on her right. They'll send it to Jalomo, top of the key. Inside in the post and a quick foul. They tried to get it inside to Swift, and they did. An immediate whistle down low. This one's going to go against Mimi Little, I believe. That's going to go against Little. That'll be her second. 7:54 to play here in the second quarter, and Grace Booth is going to check into the contest. Booth comes in for Little. Nicholls to inbound underneath their own bucket. Looking to lob it in. Chest pass into the near corner instead. Swift, 2 dribbles on the baseline, clears it, top of the arc. Brister. 2 steps beyond the perimeter, gives it up on her left to Burks. Burks on her right to Brister. 2 dribbles inside the perimeter. Now on her right to Craig, trap baseline. Bigovich with the defense, 2 to shoot. Swift has to heave it. No good. I don't think she got it off, no. The official here on the near sideline says she did not get it off before the shot clock went off. So a turnover to Tarleton with 7:32 to play here before halftime. Nicholls 19, Tarleton 9. Tarleton hasn't scored in the last 2 minutes and 5 seconds. Looking for something on this possession, moving right to left, a foul at the free throw line. They're going to call an offensive foul against Tarleton. It's going to go against Angela Bigovich. That's her first personal, coming with 7:22 to play here in the second quarter. Tarleton back on D, and Curtis will jog it across midcourt with a right hand. Jacoria Long greets her with the defense. Lob pass inside to Brister. And a traveling violation as Brister put it on the floor. The officials have been consistent. They have been tight, though. Clock will roll under 7 minutes as Ja'Cory Long jogs it across midcourt, left-hand dribble. Greeted with the D by Swift. Hands it off to Kai Jones on her right. They'll swing it around near side to Booth. Up top to Bigovich. Angela for three. Good, but they're going to call a foul. A foul called before the shot against Anya McKenzie, and that'll negate the three-point bucket. That's a 13 foul, first against McKenzie. Now we got a couple subs into the game. Faith Acker's going to check into the contest. Faith had 17 and 10 last night. She comes in with Terubiadis. McKenzie and Bigovich come to the bench. So for Tarleton, you've got Ja'Cory Long, Grace Booth, Elise Terubiadis, Faith Acker, and Kai Jones on the floor. Coach Brock changing up the personnel here in the second quarter. A near turnover and now a throwaway for Nicholls. The ball nearly went out of bounds. They threw it to save it, and Tarleton comes up with it. Here's Ja'Cory Long, right to left to Kai Jones. Pumps on a three, drives to the free throw line, kicks it to Booth behind her. Inside to Acker, leans in, nothing there. Out to Jones, fires three. No good, in and out. Rebound being tipped around and a foul called. It's going to go against Booth. With 6:30 to play in the second quarter, the foul will go against Tarleton's Grace Booth. That'll be the fourth team foul, the first on Booth. Tarleton's turned it over 4 times in the last 3:08. Been a little bit sloppy on both sides as Nicholls has 3 turnovers in the last 2.5. Tarleton, though, hasn't scored in 3 minutes. They trail by 10, 19-9. Left to right goes Nicholls. 14 to shoot, Curtis straight away, being guarded by Ja'Cory Long. Lobs it to the post, to Brooks. Turns, faces Acker, 15-footer, misses, and Faith has the rebound for Tarleton. The turn outlet pass to Ja'Cory Long goes over her head and out of bounds. A throwaway by Acker intended for Long on the outlet pass. And it's been that kind of evening to start here for Tarleton. 6:01 to play, they're still in the game, but they've yet to get anything going as far as momentum. 19-9, 6 minutes to play, second quarter. Top of the arc, Curtis looks inside for a cutter, finds her, layup no good, but a foul. A nice cut to the basket by Swift, and a good look inside to Swift. She'll have to finish this from the stripe with these Bruner Auto family free throws. Tarleton's now turned it over 5 times in the last 3 minutes and 45 seconds, and that scoring drought knocking on the door at 4 minutes. However, Nicholls hasn't put one in 3 minutes and 6 seconds. The second quarter slews here for both teams. However, Nicholls hits the free throw. From the line, Nicholls is 5 for 5. 100% from the stripe. Tarleton yet to get there. Free throws up and good. It gets the shooter's roll. 21-9. 5:40 to play here in the second quarter. Nicholls with the big lead on Tarleton in quarter number 2. Right to left goes Tarleton, a near turnover. The pass to Kai Jones was knocked into the sidelines, out of bounds. Last touch by Swift. Tarleton inbounds far sideline. They get it in Ja'Cory Long. Onto the right wing. Ja'Cory being worked by Jones. She'll go left off an Acker pick. One-handed pass to Rubianis on the left wing. Flips it to Grace Booth. 9 to shoot. Booth throws it to Kai Jones and nearly threw it away. Jones had to save it from going out of bounds. Here's Nicholls left to right. Coast to coast layup good off the turnover. Curtis takes it to the house and scores. And Coach Brock calls a timeout. Not pleased with 5:19 to play in the second quarter. Nicholls is up 23-9. Their biggest lead of the night on the Tarleton Sports Network, presented by North Texas Ford Dealers. Out of the Texan restroom timeout, Nicholls leads Tarleton at 23-9 in the Dow Ace Hardware second quarter. Clayton Neville courtside at the Hilario Center in West Wego, Louisiana. Coming out of the Texan restroom timeout onto the floor for Tarleton's Faith Acker, Kai Jones, Elise Terubiadis. Tyler Jackson checking in for the first time tonight with Ja'Coria Long. Kai Jones getting some quality minutes. Right to left goes Long into the front court. Tarleton in their all whites, purple numbers, purple letters, purple trim. Ja'Coria Long falls to the hardwood, but flips it to Elise Terubiadis. Tarleton resets. Jones on the left, bounces it to Acker. Baseline jumper goes down for Faith. Being aggressive, putting it up and scoring. Faith Acker, 23-11. Tarleton cuts into the Nicholls lead. Under 5 minutes to play before halftime. Brister, free throw line extended left, bounces it into the post. Here's Swift, triple teamed. Out near corner, three ball, online but missed. An offensive rebound and a putback goes down for Brister. A wide open space to the bucket. Taking advantage and giving Nicholls a 14-point lead at 25-11. Under 4.5 to play before halftime. Ja'Coria Long, just inside midcourt. Turns on the Jets onto the wing. Now drives baseline. Trapped underneath the bucket, looking for a cutter, finds Terubiadis, one dribble and up. A good look by Long to Terubiadis, and Elise finishes strong. 25-13, Nicholls lead cut to 12. Just over 4 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Terubiadis with a near steal, knocked it out of bounds. She says Nicholls touched it, official says no. And we'll have a Chicken Express call to the bench. Angela Bigovich will check in, and Kai Jones is going to come out. Terubiadis first headed to the bench, and then Coach Brock said, now let's pull Jones for a moment. So you've got Elise Terubiadis, Ja'Coria Long, Faith Acker, Bigovich, and Jackson on the floor for Tarleton. Ball inbounded from the near sideline to Jones. Nicholls left to right in the front court. Jones bounces it to Burks at the free throw line. Turns, faces Acker, kicks to Jones for three. Good. With a hand in her face, Jones splashes it home. She's got 5. 28-13, Nicholls up by 15. 3:47 to play here in the second quarter. Ja'Coria Long with a crossover, top of the key, gives it up to Bigovich. Angela puts it on the floor. A bounce pass inside to Acker is taken away. A clean steal by Swift. Swift coast to coast. Now dumps it off in the post. They'll swing it around near corner, and Nicholls will have to reset. 3:28 to go in the second quarter. Nicholls 28, Tarleton 13. Jones up top. Bigovich loose on the defense. Jones penetrates the arc, clears it to Brister. 10 to shoot. To Burks at the free throw line, overhead into the corner. Jones pumps on a 3, 5 to shoot. Drives baseline, puts it up in traffic and missed it. Catches air, and Terubiadis comes down with it. 3 minutes to play before halftime. Tarleton down by 15. Tyler Jackson for 3 on the wing. No good, missed it strong. Rebound out of bounds to Nicholls. So Jackson had a look, but it wouldn't go down. Tarleton shooting 6 for 15 from the field at 40%. 1 for 5 from beyond the arc. They've yet to get to the free throw line. Nicholls is 10 for 20 from the field at 50%. They're shooting well, 2 for 5 from beyond the arc. Burks at the free throw line, gives it up on her left to Jones, drives baseline for Nicholls, gives it back to Burks, extended left from the free throw line to Brister. On her right, fakes left, moves to the right, throws it into the corner, kick it out Jones for 3 left wing, missed it strong. Rebound being tipped around, hauled in by Terubiadis, and a foul called against Nicholls. It'll likely go against Brister. It is. The foul against Brister with 2:29 to play here in the second quarter. Jaloma will come back into the contest. She'll come in place of Jones, and Garnett's back into the game for Brister. That was the first team foul called against Nicholls here in the second quarter. Trailing by 15, Ja'Coria Long jogs the ball down the floor for Tarleton. Puts herself on the right wing, holds it overhead, looking for a teammate, finds Bigovich on her left. They'll swing it around near side to Tyler Jackson. Being worked by Curtis. Goes right up an Acker screen. Tyler pumps on a 3, gives it up to Terubiadis. Drives baseline, looks for Faith. Finds her, 7 to shoot. Out to Jackson. Dribbles to the free throw line, takes it in, right-handed hook, doesn't go. Terubiadis gets the rebound and the putback, but it doesn't go in. She's fouled and fouled hard. Ball hit the bottom of the backboard, but Terubiadis will have an opportunity to earn these from the stripe with 1:59 to play before halftime. This is Tarleton's first free throw. It comes with 1:59 to play in the second quarter. Faith Acker's going to check out. Chicken Express call to the bench puts Anya McKenzie back into the contest. Ariana Roseborough is going to go back in, too. She'll come in for Tyler Jackson. So you've got Roseborough, Jacoria Long, and now Bigovich is going to come out. So Jackson will stay in, and Bigovich will come out. Coach Brock making a last-moment decision, as you heard there. We've got Jackson, McKenzie, Terubianis, Roseborough, and Long on the floor for Tarleton. Again, Coach Brock really mixing it up as far as personnel here in the second quarter, seeing what works. Not a whole lot has thus far. 28-14 as the first free throw of the evening goes down for Tarleton, and so does the second. They both belong to Elise Terubiatis, who now has 7 on the night. Full court pressure Tarleton. They trail 28-15 and a foul, or a timeout instead. Now it was a timeout. Coach bailed it out here on the near side. Nicholls calls timeout, 1:56 to play before halftime. Nicholls 28, Tarleton 15 on the Tarleton Sports Network, presented by North Texas Ford Dealers. Out of the Texan restroom timeout, Nicholls left to right, Garnett top of the key. Gives it up to Brister, who's back into the game. Extended left from the free throw line. Inside in the post to Swift. Did she travel? Yeah. She was swarmed in the post. Pulled that back foot, and the ref on the near sideline got her. 96 seconds to play before halftime. Nicholls 28, Tarleton 15. Texans trying to cut into it. Tyler Jackson's back onto the floor, along with Jacoria Long, Elise Terubianis, Roseborough, and Anya McKenzie. Jacoria Long beyond the arc, right side. 1:22 to play, 15 to shoot. Jacoria takes it to the rack, off the glass, missed the layup. Wouldn't go. And Roseborough ties her up on the rebound with Brister. And the arrow goes Nicholls' way. It'll be Nicholls basketball, 1:15 to play in the second quarter. So Jacoria Long had a look, the ball just wouldn't go. And again, Tarleton 6 for 17 from the field. The shooting woes here now 35%. On the inbound pass, it's a cross-court pass. Length of the half court. Jalomo, top of the key. 67 seconds and rolling to play here in the second quarter. Jones beyond the arc, right side, gives it up to Garnett. Being worked by Anya McKenzie to Brister at the free throw line. Backs it up beyond the perimeter to Garnett on her left. 10 to shoot. Garnett penetrates to Brister at the free throw line. 16-footer misses strong. Anya McKenzie up for the rebound. Lost it. Tyler Jackson tracks it down. Out of bounds near sideline. Last touch by Tarleton. So Tarleton having trouble getting it down the floor there, and they throw it away on the near sideline. Nicholls to inbound into their front court. They get it into Jones with 43 seconds to play before the half. Jones has all the time in the world except for the shot clock. It's now at 10. Taking her time, though. She lobs it into Swift and a travel. Another travel by Swift inside in the post. Turning it over with 33.3 on the clock for the second quarter. 13-point lead for Nicholls, 28-15. Ariana Roseborough brings it down the floor. Shot the game clock differential about 2 seconds. Jacoria Long beyond the arc right side, gives it up to Terubiatis in the corner. Drives on the baseline, nothing there, backs it up, gives it up to Roseborough, top of the key. 13 seconds, 8 to shoot. Crossover Roseborough, 5 seconds on the shot clock, pulls up, free throw line, in and out, no good. Up for the rebound, out of bounds. No, it was saved from going out of bounds, but saved to Tarleton. Roseborough gets the rebound, and that's how the second quarter ends. An ugly second quarter, sloppy for both sides. Tarleton missing their last 4 from the field. They didn't score a field goal in the final 4:14, and Nicholls into the second quarter with a scoring drought of 3 minutes and 51 seconds. And here we are at the half with Nicholls up by 13, 28-15. Coming up, it's the Tarleton Alumni Association. Pennsylvania 64-51, and UC Santa Barbara beat Seattle today 72-62. Utah Tech beat Westcliff 63-40. Good evening as we wrap up the Tarleton Alumni Association halftime show from the Alario Center in West Wego, Louisiana. I'm Clayton Neville, and as we begin the third quarter, presented by Goo Wealth Management, Tarleton trails Nicholls in the Big Easy Classic 28-15. Tarleton starts with the basketball, left to right on your radio. White shorts, white jerseys, purple numbers, purple letters, purple piping, purple tee on top of the State of Texas logo on the side of their shorts. Nicholls in their black and reds with white letters. Ariana Roseboro, left wing three, nailed it right out the gate for Tarleton. They got it to Roseboro, aggressive with the shooting, and she cuts the Nicholls lead to 10 at 28-18. 9:35 to play here in the third quarter. Maroon baselines, maroon sidelines here inside the Alario Center. A blank jump circle, no paint inside the lanes. Inside to Garnett, Nicholls right to left. They'll swing it to Swift. Onto the left wing, fires three, misses long, and Ariana Roseboro skies for the Tarleton rebound. Here come the Texans left to right. Roseboro, coast to coast, jump stop on the block, goes up off the glass and missed the shot. Wouldn't go, in and out. Rebound Nicholls, Swift charging into the front court. Now slows it down. Under 9 minutes to play in the third quarter. Swift gives it up on her right, and it's stolen by Mimi Little. Little, 1-on-2, all the way in. Layup's good for Mimi. The steal and takes it to the house. Mimi Little with the deuce. And a quick timeout called by Nicholls. So Tarleton with some enthusiasm and some momentum out of the locker room, cutting the Nicholls lead to 8 with 8:46 to play in the third quarter. It's a Texan restroom timeout on the Tarleton Sports Network, presented by North Texas Ford Dealers. Tarleton was down 13 at halftime. We've got 8:46 to play in the third quarter, and they've cut into the Nicholls lead. It's 28-20 here in the Goo Wealth Management third quarter. An 8-point advantage for Nicholls. Here in the Big Easy Classic, Nicholls beat Evansville last night. Tarleton knocked off Delaware. Only one of these teams will get out of here with 2 wins. Tarleton working hard, hoping it's them. They've got some work to do. Down by 8, 8:38 to play. Out of the Texan restroom timeout, Nicholls right to left. Brister beyond the arc, top of the arc, dribbles to the free throw line, bounces it behind her. Setting the offense, moving on to the right wing is Curtis. Gets it to Garnett for 3. She'll miss a long-range 3 ball. And Ariana Roseboro has the Tarleton rebound. Left to right go the Texans. Gives it up to Jacoria Long on her right. Back to Ariana Roseboro. Hands it off to Jacoria. Down the left side of the lane. Jacoria jump stop off the glass. Won't go. Rolls off the rim. And Nicholls has the rebound. Another good look by Jacoria Long that doesn't go down. 35% shooting from the field. Tarleton 8 for 23. Or 2 for 7 from beyond the arc. They've yet to get into that shooting rhythm. Still very much in the game. Right to left, driving in, a block by Jacoria Long as Swift took it to the hole. Jacoria with a heads-up defensive play. She'll now set the offense. Gives it up to Ariana Roseboro. Penetrates down the right side of the lane. Tarleton being aggressive here in the third quarter. Bounce it to Alani Fluker at the stripe. Leans in. Right-handed floater won't go for Alani inside the paint. And the rebound belongs to Nicholls. For Tarleton, it's Jacoria Long, Mimi Little, Alani Fluker, Elise Terubiatis, and Ariana Roseborough. Brister beyond the arc here in the near corner. Gives it up on her right to Curtis. Bounce it to Burks at the free throw line. Looks inside to Garnett. Over to Rubiatis. Gets it to go. A nice look to Garnett, who scored off the window. And it's 30-20. Nicholls up by 10. 7 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Ariana Roseborough straight away. 2 dribbles onto her left. Extended left at the free throw line. Lobs it back to Mimi Little. 15 to shoot. Mimi fires 3 straight away on line. Missed off the right side of the rim. Rebound tipped around. Hauled in by Roseborough in the near corner. Tarleton hangs on to it. Roseborough clears the offense. Gets to Fluker. 15-footer misses badly off the glass. Loose on the rebound. Picked up by Nicholls. Nicholls the other direction. Here's Swift with a foul. She is fouled with a jump stop in the paint. Or is it going to be an offensive foul? No, yeah, it is. It's an offensive foul. It's going to go against Nicholls. Swift whistle for the foul. That's her second foul. First team foul here in the third quarter. Nicholls up by 10. Tarleton ball. 6:32 to play in the third. Roseborough brings it down the floor with Jones in her face. Turns on the Jets across midcourt. Goes opposite of Mimi Little pick. Has the ball knocked loose. Now goes left off a Mimi screen. Has it knocked loose by Jones. It's loose on the floor. Mimi Little dives after it and gives it up to Jacoria Long. Heads up play by Mimi Little. 10 seconds to shoot. Here's Jacoria Long on the right baseline. Jacoria spins baseline. In trouble. Bounce it to Acker, who's checked in. Her 15-footer rolls out. And Nicholls gets the rebound and a foul. So Acker checks in, puts up a quick shot, and it misses. Acker's out there with Mimi Little, Elise Terubianis, Jacoria Long, and Ariana Roseborough. Garnett to inbound for Nicholls. They look to go right to left. Defensive pressure put on in the backcourt by Jacoria Long. Jones, left-hand dribble across the midcourt line. 5:55 on the clock for the third quarter. Nicholls 30, Tarleton 20. Right wing Curtis. To the free throw line, Burks. Jumper in the face of Acker goes down. 16-footer for Burks. Beautiful shot for Burks, her 8th point of the night, and it's 32-20. Nicholls is up by 12. 5.5 to play here in the third quarter. Elise Terubiatis gives it to Mimi Little. Inside to Acker. Turnaround, no good, but a foul. Burks is going to be whistled for this foul on Acker. So Faith Acker, the sophomore, will go to the stripe. Tarleton has missed their last 5 from the field. We've got a scoring drought here of about 3:22 after coming out hot in the third quarter to begin the third. Faith Acker's Bruner Auto Family free throw is good, and it's 32-21. A chance to cut the Nicholls lead to 11. Got it. 32-22. It's now a 10-point advantage for Nicholls as Faith Acker cuts into the lead. Curtis with a right-hand dribble across midcourt being worked by Ariana Roseborough. Bounces it to Brister on her right. Mimi Little with the defense. Overhead pass to Burks at the free throw line. Gives it up on her left. Curtis behind the back dribble. Gives it up in the corner to Jones. 7 seconds to shoot for Nicholls. Roseborough with a tight defense. Jones wild into the lane, tied up in a jump ball. And I believe the arrow stays here. Timeout. 5 minutes to play in the third quarter. It'll be Nicholls ball on the other side of this break. Nicholls 32, Tarleton 22. Texan restroom timeout on the Tarleton Sports Network, presented by North Texas Ford Dealers. Out of the Texan restroom timeout, 5 minutes to play in the Goo Wealth Management third quarter. Nicholls 32, Tarleton 22 here at the Hilario Center in West Wego, Louisiana, as Nicholls scores on the inbound pass to Brister. Kisses it off the window and scores. The design play works for two, 34-22. Nicholls back up by 12, 4:50 to play and roll in here third quarter. Faith Acker down low in the post for Tarleton, goes off the glass and one. Faith Acker down low, gets it to go. An opportunity for a three-point play here for Acker. It was Faith Acker last night against Delaware who put in 17 and 10, 17 points and 10 boards. Faith now with 8 points, 3 for 4 from the field, 2 for 2 from the stripe in 10 minutes. Faith bends her knees, extends her arms, and caps off the three-point play. She's 3 for 3 from the stripe, and it's 34-25. Full court pressure applied by Tarleton. Curtis, now being worked by Roseboro, clears it into the front court with the left hand. Ariana blanketing D. Bounce pass to Brister on the left wing, inside in the post to Burks. Faith Acker with a tight D on her. Back to Brister, looking inside for Burks. Bounces it to her, turns, faces Acker. On the left low block, nothing there. Back out to Brister, 7 to shoot. To Jones, mid-left block jumper is good. With a hand in her face, Jones knocks it home. 36-25, Nicholls up by 11. 4:10 and counting to go third quarter. Chance of defense from the Nicholls fans here. They made the trip from Thibodaux, Louisiana, not too far here from New Orleans. Here's a jumper by Acker on the right baseline that misses, and Roseboro has the rebound. Ariana underneath the hoop goes straight up and draws the foul. Nice heads-up play by Ariana Roseboro, getting the offensive rebound and going up in traffic. Swift is going to check back into the game here for Nicholls. Chicken Express calling the bench for Nicholls as Jones comes out. Jones out with 7 points in 13 minutes. So Ariana Roseboro to the stripe. It's actually Brister that's coming out, and Jones is going to stay in, it appears. Yeah, Brister's coming out, so Jones hangs in there. First free throw is no good. 36-25, the score remains lead 11. One more for Ariana Roseboro. It's up and good. 36-26, lead back to 10. Cut to 10, I should say. 3:52 to play in the third quarter. Swift with a right-hand dribble across the midcourt line. Jacoria Long on her with the defense. Hard chest pass up top to Jones. Lobs it to Burks. On the left wing, looks for a cutter, finds Curtis, finds the glass, and the ball finds the net. Good look by Curtis. 38-26, Nicholls back up by 12. And a timeout called by Coach Bill Brock. 3:29 to play in the third quarter. Tarleton calls timeout. It's courtesy of Texan Restrooms. Nicholls 38, Tarleton 26 on the Tarleton Sports Network, presented by North Texas Ford Dealer. Quick timeout by Coach Brock. Tarleton right back at it. The Goo Wealth Management inbound pass from the near sideline. Nicholls 38, Tarleton 26. Tarleton feeds it into Acker. Turnaround in the post. Doesn't go. Missed it. Jacoria Long gets an offensive rebound. Back out to Little. Send it onto the left side to Rubiatis. Inside to Faith. Being aggressive in the post. Double team. Puts it on the floor. She's tied up with a jump ball. And I believe the arrow will go to Nicholls. Coach Brock wanted a foul, and instead it was a jump ball with the arrow to Nicholls. So they got it to Faith in the post, and she was double-teamed. And now they realize that they've got an error on the jump ball, it appears. Trying to see if they can make an official ruling on who the ball is going to go to. I don't think they know exactly who it's going to go to yet. It looks like it'll be Nicholls' ball. And as I say that, Tarleton goes to inbound. So yeah, the arrow was confused. They hadn't switched it. Now they do. And Tarleton has the basketball. They'll inbound from underneath in their front court. They get it into Rubianis to Mimi Little on the left wing. Mimi calling for some help. Hands it off to Elise. 12 to shoot. 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Hard pass to Jacoria Long on the wing. Goes right up a Fluker screen, scoops to the hoop and scores. Jacoria Long takes it to the rack and kisses it off the glass. 38-28. Tarleton here in the second half is yet to cut through that 10-point barrier. At least they haven't been able to stay there. 2:40 to play in the third. Burks at the free throw line. A foul away from the ball. It's going to go against Tarubianis. Yeah, it's going to go against at least Tarubianis down low in the post. So foul against Tarleton away from the ball against Elise. And that'll put into the game for Nicholls. Craig will check into the contest. Burks will come out and get a breather. There's a second team foul on Tarleton here in the third quarter as Craig looks to get it in. Does so to Swift on the baseline. Spins on the left low block, leans in, misses the shot, but a foul called. Going to be whistled against the Texans. Seeing who they gave it against. They gave it to Jacoria Long. That's the third team foul as Long picks up another person with 2:30 to play in the third quarter. Got a sub into the game here for the Texans. Kai Jones is going to check in for Jacoria Long. So you've got Jones, Roseboro, Mimi Little, Elise Tarubianis, and Alani Fluker on the floor for Tarleton. Brunerado family free throw for Swift, looking for her 9th point of the night. Gets it here. 5 for 5 from the stripe in 24 minutes. 39-28, Nicholls up by 11, 2:30 to play in the third quarter. Second free throw rims out, no good. Elise Tarubianis skies for the rebound. Elise has 6 rebounds on the night. Again, another monster night on the board for Elise. Tarubianis has it up top for Tarleton, now foul. Down low away from the ball as she passes it to Mimi Little here on the near side. The official on the baseline is going to call a foul against Garnett. 2:16 to play in the third quarter. That's her third foul against Garnett. That was the 5th team foul, so we are going to be shooting from here on out. Fluker's at the line. Free throws up and good for Alani Fluker. So Tarleton will see if they can take advantage of being in the bonus here. From the stripe, they are now 7 for 8, shooting 88%. Make it 7 for 9 as this one rims out, no good. Score remains 39-29 Nicholls. 2:10 to play. Here's Swift, coast to coast. Layup misses off the back glass. Opportunity knocks for Tarleton. Oh, and a quick steal. A steal by Swift. A layup, no good, but a foul. Swift took it right back as Tarleton was headed back the other way. And now Swift will go to the line for a pair for Nicholls with 2:02 to play in the third. So Nicholls trying to extend their lead late in the third quarter. Nicholls has made 5 of their last 6 from the field. And Tarleton was down by 13 at halftime. They were able to get it to 8, and now it's been stuck at 10. Back to 11 here as Nicholls knocks it home. 40-29. One more coming for Swift. Spins the ball through her hands, lets it fly, and it's good. 41-21. Mimi Little checks out. Smith checks into the game here for Tarleton. Malaysia Smith into the game along with Alani Fluker. Elise Tarubianis, Ariana Roseboro, and Kai Jones. Roseboro left-hand dribble. Into the front court. Roseboro is fouled as she drives down the right side of the paint. Got tied up in a couple of the legs of the Nicholls players. Slow getting up. Now she'll hop up and head to the stripe for a pair. 1:53 to play in the third. Nicholls up by 12. So Ariana Roseboro on the night has 6 points, looking for her 7th here. She's 2 for 7 from the field. 1 for 2 from the stripe, make it 2 for 3. Tarleton cuts into the Nicholls lead, 41-30. Looking to bring it down to 10. Bends her knees, eyes the rim, lets it fly, swoosh, nothing but net. 41-31, Nicholls up on Tarleton. Under 2 minutes to play, 1:52 and counting. Jones working the near sideline, left-hand dribble into the front court for Nicholls. Ariana Roseboro with the D. Hard chest pass on her left to Jones. To Curtis, rather. Curtis moves it to Jones onto the right wing. Jones to the free throw line, stripped, a takeaway. Malaysia Smith with a steal, and she's fouled from behind. Tarleton bench pops up for Smith, who comes into the game getting some minutes here, and an important ball game with 91 seconds to play in the third quarter. I mean, Tarleton would love to continue this winning streak, and a game where they were down by 13 at the half. Malaysia Smith trying to provide some energy. One of these young Texan players bends her knees, lets it fly, and scores. Hits the front lip of the rim, the backboard, and falls through the net. Smith with 1 point. One more coming here to make it an 8-point game. That's been the barrier that Tarleton has yet to really break through here in the second half. One dribble, a couple more for good luck. Eyes the rim, lets it fly, and it flies in. 41-33. Nicholls up by 8, under 90 seconds to play in the third quarter. Jones crossover dribble across the midcourt line. Bounce pass to the free throw line to Curtis. Looking for a teammate, puts it on the floor, hands it off to Swift with Kai Jones on her with the defense. Backs it up a few steps, Swift. Now gives it up to Craig at the free throw line. Back to Swift, 7 to shoot. Baseline jumper, pulls up 5 feet out and missed it off the right side of the rim. Elise Rubiatis with the rebound. Up ahead to Ariana Roseborough. Roseborough goes right up a fluker screen. Under a minute to play in the third quarter. Roseborough, 2 dribbles on her left, now crosses over, puts it up in traffic, gets it to go, and one. Ariana Roseborough, determination as she flips it to the bucket and gets it to roll. Tarleton has broken that 8-point barrier. It's 41-35, and it's a 6-point game with 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Burks and Brister are going to come back into the game. Jones will come out, and Scott will trot out. So Ariana Roseborough with an opportunity here to make it a 5-point game. Roseborough looking for her 11th point in 23 minutes. 2 quick dribbles to the ground and up with the free throw. It's good. It rolled around the rim, hit the backboard, and fell through. 41-36, it's a 5-point game. Under 50 seconds to play. Here's Nicholls right to left into the front court. Curtis being worked by Ariana Roseborough. Gives it up on her right. Now to Brister straight away. Bounce pass to Burks. Overhead pass near side to Brister. Brister goes right off of a pick, feeds it into the far corner to Curtis. 7 to shoot, 28 on the game clock for the third. Curtis drives down the left side of the lane to Craig, left baseline, pull up, no good off the back iron. Offensive rebound Brister, she's stripped and a foul. With 19.2 on the clock for the third quarter, it's going to go against Tarleton's Ariana Roseborough. I believe they gave it to 5. Yeah, it did go to Roseborough. So Brister will toe the line for free throws, courtesy of Bruner Auto Family. The first is good. 42-36, Nicholls lead extended to 6 with 19 seconds to play. 2 dribbles for Brister, spins the ball through her hands. It's on its way and good. Knocked them both down. Brister has 8. 43-36. Nicholls up by 7. 14 seconds to play in the third quarter. Coach Brock wants the final shot. Shot clock turned off. It's at 10 seconds. Roseborough dribbles to the free throw line. Lost her dribble. Gets it to Smith. Inside to Fluker. Back out to Roseborough. 1 second. Pull-up jumper. No good. And a foul on the rebound. A collision on the rebound. A hard foul. Bodies banging. And that's how the third quarter ends. After 3, Nicholls 43, Tarleton 36. The final frame on the other side of this break on the Tarleton Sports Network, presented by North Texas Ford Dealers. in their black shorts, black jerseys, white letters, red numbers, red in on the side of their shorts. Tarleton, white shorts, white jerseys, purple numbers, purple letters, purple piping. Nicholls inside in the post to Brister. Nothing there, kicks it out in the far corner to Curtis. Curtis, 2 dribbles between the jump circle and the three-point line. Gives it up on her right, knocked away by Smith, loose on the floor, a jump ball. Where's the arrow going? I believe it goes Tarleton's way. 9:33 to play in the fourth. On the floor for Tarleton, Alani Fluker, Ariana Roseborough, Elise Tarubiatis, Malaysia Smith, and Ariana Roseborough. So Smith getting some quality minutes here in the second half. Both her points came off free throws, and they got to wipe some sweat up off the floor here with 9:33 to play. And we're set for action. Roseborough brings it down the floor, uncontested, left-hand dribble across midcourt. Gives it up on her left to Elise Rubiatis. To Smith on her right. Into the near corner. Roseborough drives in, jump stop in the paint. Jumper doesn't go, goes up for her own rebound. Strips it away, or they called a jump ball. The arrow goes to Tarleton anyway, but kind of broke up the momentum there. I don't think anybody really had possession. Roseborough was able to take it right back away. Oh, the arrow goes to Nicholls. So yeah, this arrow would go to Nicholls. And Nicholls inbounds the basketball, right to left they will go. So a bit of a frustrating call there, as really didn't hang on to it long enough for the jump ball, but the official was closer than we were, and here we go. Nicholls right to left. Swift fouled as she penetrates the arc. Smith is going to be whistled for this foul. Malaysia Smith called for the foul. And that'll be her first. 43-36 Nicholls. It's a 7-point game. Garnett inbounds from the far sideline. Into the Nicholls front court. Curtis sets the offense. Now hands it off on her right to Swift. Look over here, her coaching staff resets. Drives to the free throw line. Looking inside in the post for Burks. Nothing there. Up to Garnett, top of the key. 5 to shoot to Brister. Gives it up on her right. 3 ball online, but no good. Missed it strong. Off the mark for Curtis. And Tarleton has the rebound. Down by 7, 8.5 to play. Plenty of time for the Texans, but the time is now. Roseborough to the free throw line. Backs it up beyond the arc, hands it off to Kai Jones, who's in the contest. Dribbles to the hole, and is fouled. Nice take to the hole for Kai Jones. Looking to see who the foul's on. Yeah, it's going to be 30. It's going to go against Burks. A personal foul called against Burks, and for her, that'll be the third. Burks has 8 points and is 4 for 6 from the field. So Kai Jones to the line. In 11 minutes, Kai Jones looking for her first point. The free throw is up and good. Kai Jones came in last night against Delaware and had some key contributions. Putting in some nice minutes here. One more Bruner Auto family free throw coming for Jones. One dribble to the ground and up with the shot. It's good. 43-38. The Nicholls lead cut to 5 with 8:27 to play here in the fourth quarter. Nicholls jogs it into the front court with Curtis being tightly guarded by Ariana Roseborough. Hands it off to Garnett behind her. To Swift on the left wing. They're working around the perimeter with Curtis straight away. Roseborough with hands in her face. Bounce it on to her right. Smith with the blanketing D. Here's Swift to the hole. Blocked by Malaysia Smith. They call a foul. Not on Smith, though. I believe they called the foul after the block. Yeah, it's going to go against Jones. They're going to call a blocking foul on Jones after the block by Smith. That's her second personal, rather, Kai Jones. And Nicholls will inbound underneath. A bounce to Brister on the inbound. Clear path to the bucket and scores off the glass. 45-38, lead back to 7 for Nicholls. Under 8 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Ariana Roseborough beyond the arc left side. Crossover, drives in, loses the basketball. It's stripped. Brister comes up with a steal. A turnover for Tarleton with 7:45 to play in the game. Curtis sets the offense for Nicholls. Gives it up on her left to Swift. Works on Smith, has it knocked loose. Fluker dives after it. Roseborough goes for it, and Roseborough's fouled here on the near sideline. Too much contact here on the near side. I think Burks may have just picked up her fourth foul. Yeah, it's going to go against 30 Burks. That will be her fourth with 7:31 to play in the contest. So Monty Burks is going to have to come out here. And Scott will check into the game. 45-38 Nicholls, 7:31 to play in the fourth quarter. Rubianis inbounds from the near sideline, gets it into Roseboro. Dribbles herself onto the left wing, hands it off to Kai Jones. Jones aggressive, penetrates to the free throw line, now needs some help, finds Rubianis behind her. 15 to shoot, gets it to Malaysia Smith. Crosses over, goes left of a Fluker screen, bounces it onto the near sideline to Rubianis, thrown away, and then a foul. Malaysia Smith went after Garnett, and a foul called here on the near sideline. Smith, real tough defensively there, but whistled for the foul as Nicholls was headed back the other way, and now Mimi Little's going to check back into the contest. Nicholls 45, Tarleton 38, 7:09 to play in the game. Roseboro, Kai Jones, Elise Rubianis, Alani Fluker, and Mimi Little on the floor. Curtis, top of the arc, bounces it to Garnett. They'll give it up to Curtis, and she travels from the wing. One too many steps as she penetrated the arc, and the Goo Wealth Management inbound pass for Tarleton will come from the far sideline into the backcourt. Ariana Roseboro gets the inbound, splits the defense at midcourt, takes it to the hole and scores off the glass and one. Ariana Roseboro with determination, taking it to the glass and scoring. An opportunity for a three-point play here for Roseboro. Clock's at 7 minutes and it's a 5-point game. Opportunity here to make it a 4-point contest. Roseboro now with 11 points in 27 minutes. 3 for 10 from the field, 4 for 5 from the stripe. Looking to go 5 for 6 here. Roseboro eyes the rim. 2 dribbles to the ground. Bends her knees, extends her arms, and caps off a 3-point play. Tarleton's got it to 4. 45-41. Under 7 minutes to play in the contest. Nicholls into the front court. Now Curtis, being worked by Mimi Little, bounces it onto the right side to Scott. To a cutter, Brister down the lane, to Garnett in the corner. Backs it out, now barking out calls to her offense, shifting them around. Bounce it to Scott on the right side of her. Over to Garnett. Left side of the lane, layup is no good, but a foul called on Elise Rubianis. We'll say that Elise was whistled for the foul as she was coming from behind. Garnett just got one step, and they'll get a foul on Elise with 6:33 to play here in the fourth quarter. That's her second foul. And I believe the third team foul now called against Tarleton as Garnett goes to the stripe here for Bruner Auto family free throws. Garnett just earned her third point with that free throw, an opportunity for one more. 46-41 Nicholls. Garnett can extend it back to a 6-point lead here. The shot is up and good. It rattles home. 47-41 Nicholls. Ariana Roseboro, left to right, brings it down the floor for Tarleton. Goes left of a Fluker screen. Roseboro kicks it on her left to Rubianis. Elise cross-court pass to Mimi Little. Thought about the three, held off. 14 to shoot. Mimi now clears it, backs it up a few steps, gives it up to Roseboro on her right. Ariana, baseline drive, spins in the paint. Fadeaway, good. In the paint, Ariana Roseboro. Taking over here in the fourth quarter. 47-43, still plenty of work to do. Clock rolls under 6 minutes. Garnett up top for Nicholls. Bounces it on her right to Scott. Fluker interface with the defense. To Garnett on her left. Elise Rubianis, hands in her face. Garnett into the near corner. Swift pumps off a three. Goes right off a screen. Swift penetrates, splits the defense. Stripped by Fluker. Oh, they'll call a jump ball. Again, that was a quick whistle there for that jump ball, but the arrow does go to Tarleton. The ball eventually got knocked loose. Here's Ariana Roseboro, uncontested into the front court, right-hand dribble. Tarleton down by 4, 5.5 to play. Ariana, chest pass to Mimi Little, steps in, free throw line extended left. Jumper doesn't go, rebound tipped out of bounds. On the baseline, last touch by the black and red, it'll be Tarleton ball. Roseboro will inbound underneath her own bucket. It's Roseboro, Fluker, Kai Jones, Mimi Little to Rubianis on the floor. Roseboro looking to get it in, gets it to Kai Jones beyond the arc right side. One dribble on her left, bounce it to Elise. Rubianis drives in, kisses it off the glass, doesn't go for Rubianis. Loose on the rebound, picked up by Nicholls. Flying into the front court is Curtis and fouled and one. Curtis takes it to the hole and scores. So a missed shot on one end for Tarleton and an opportunity for a three-point play now on the other side for Nicholls. That extends the Nicholls lead to 6 at 49-43. Curtis with 7 points. An opportunity for 8 here. Well, now that's 9. Opportunity to go into double digits for Curtis. One dribble and up for Curtis. No good, off the backside of the rim. And Jones clears it with the rebound. Tarleton into the front court with Roseboro. Gives it to Fluker up top. Onto her right to Ariana Roseboro. Penetrates, kicks it to Mimi Little. Open for a three, partially blocked. Getting over for the defense. Curtis got a hand on it. Blocked the three, and Nicholls is back the other way. Up by 6. 4:50 to play here in the ballgame. Swift backs it up a few steps. Looks over to the sidelines, now bounces it to Scott on her left. 15 to shoot. Scott, overhead pass near side to Garnett. To Rubianis on her with the defense. To Curtis on her left. Fluker blanketing D. They'll send it around to the right side. Garnett, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Garnett to the free throw line. Leans in, flips it to the bucket, doesn't score. Loose on the rebound. Saved from going out of bounds by Roseboro to Kai Jones. Here's Tarleton left to right. Jones all the way in. Off balance runner. Doesn't go for Kai. And Nicholls comes up with the board. Nicholls hanging on to a 6-point lead with 4 minutes left. Jacoria Long is going to come over to the scorer's table here for Tarleton. Ariana Roseboro with the defense on Swift. She'll go right off a screen to the free throw line, all the way to the hole. The layup is good for Swift. Took it to the rack and scored on the finger roll. 51-43. Nicholls lead is 8. 3:50 to play here in the fourth quarter. Ariana Roseboro, top of the arc. Jump stop in the paint. Floater goes down. Ariana Roseboro pulls up in the paint, and she has come up huge here in the fourth quarter. Roseboro now has 16, being aggressive. 51-45. Nicholls tries to slow the tempo in the front court. Swift puts herself beyond the arc left side. Now she'll go right up a Scott screen. Hard chest pass on her left to Brister. Inside in the post. Turn around on Fluker as Scott. Oh, a jump ball. A jump ball. It looked as if they may call a foul, but instead it was a jump ball with the arrow going to Nicholls. And a timeout on the floor. 3:15 to play. It's a Texan restroom timeout. We've got a game in the Big Easy Classic. Nicholls 51, Tarleton 45. The final 3:15 on the other side of this on the Tarleton Sports Network, presented by North Texas Ford Dealers. We're down by 13 at halftime. They won the third 21-15, and they're up 9-8 thus far in the fourth quarter. However, they've got some work to do, down 6. Nicholls left to right. Near corner three ball, missed, and Jacoria Long is the rebound for Tarleton. Texans push it left to right. Jacoria flying into the front court. Crossover, free throw line extended right, gives it up in the near corner to Mimi Little. Little puts it on the floor, top of the arc, bounce it to Roseboro. Ariana for three, missed it short. And the rebound belongs to Nicholls, and it's knocked away and out of bounds on the sideline. Last touch by Tarleton. It'll be Nicholls' ball, 2:52 to play, up by 6. Willis is going to check into the contest. Willis comes in for Roseboro. So now you've got Willis, Little, Terubianis, Long, and Fluker out on the floor. Roseboro comes and gets a breather here on the near sideline. Terubianis with the hands in the face of the inbounder. They'll lob it to Swift at the mid-court line, takes it all the way in, bounce it to Brister, tipped out of bounds by Long, baseline. Good recovery by Long, be able to get there and tip it. Brister was open down low, but Long recovered nicely, and now Nicholls will inbound from underneath. 2:48 to play, Nicholls up by 6, 51-45. Ball inbounded into the near corner. Here's Jones on the wing, gives it up to Swift, top of the arc. To Brister, free throw line extended right, dangerous pass near side, hauled in by Swift. 12 to shoot, Swift calls for some help. Puts herself in the corner, crosses over on Long, right-handed hook shot, doesn't go, and at least Terubianis skies for the rebound. Tarleton down 6, 2:25 to play. Here come the Texans left to right. Jacoria Long to the free throw line, all the way in. Layup is good. Jacoria split the defense and scored. Took it to the rack and makes it a 4-point game, 51-47. 2:13 to play. Nicholls with a slow jog across midcourt. Willis greets her with the defense. Clock rolls under 2 minutes. Brister beyond the arc, right side of the floor. Alani Fluker all over her with the deep. Pass on to the right to Jones. Penetrates inside the free throw line. A right-handed floater goes down. 53-47, 1:48 to play. 6-point lead for Nicholls. Jacoria Long picking up the urgency, drives down the left side of the paint, kicks it in the corner. Here's Willis for three, no good, missed it Long, and a foul on the rebound. It's going to be on the floor, and it's going to go against Nicholls. It'll go against Garnett with 98 seconds to play. That'll be Tarleton ball down low. Roseboro's going to check back in here for Willis, and Burks will come back into the game in place of Garnett for Nicholls. So Ariana Roseboro back in for the Texans. Tarleton down 53-47, 1:38 to play. Roseboro looking to get it in. Needs a teammate, lobs it to Mimi Little beyond the arc, right side of the floor. Goes left up a Terubianis screen. Double teamed, now in trouble, bounce it to Elise, 10 seconds to shoot. Terubianis crosses over, leans in and misses the layup. Oh, it was a good look by Elise, but it just wouldn't go. It looked like Elise's layup was going to go in, but lid on the bucket here for Terubianis in the fourth quarter. 1:15 to play in the fourth. Nicholls up by 6. Burks has it up top. Knocked away by Fluker. And a double dribble called against Burks on the far sideline. 1:07 to play in the fourth quarter. Nicholls up by 6. Tarleton basketball. Terubianis on the far sideline. Here the Nicholls coach is saying no fouls. Tarleton needs a bucket. They need it quick. Here's Roseboro. All the way to the hole. Baseline jumper. Missed. And the rebound belongs to Nicholls. 55 seconds to play. 6-point lead for Nicholls, and they'll slow it down. Jones catches the pass just inside the timeline. 17 on the shot clock. Mimi Little on her with the defense, and a reach-in foul on Little. They'll send Nicholls to the line with 42.7 on the clock for the fourth quarter. So to the stripe, you've got Jones, 9 points, 3 for 6 from the field, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Looking to extend the Nicholls lead here. One dribble to the ground and up with the free throw. It's good. 54-47, Nicholls up by 7 with 42 seconds left. One more coming here for Jones. This one is good. Rolls around the rim and falls through. 40 seconds to play. 8-point lead for Nicholls. 55-47. Roseboro gives it up to Terubianis on her left. Elise drives in. Mid-right block. Trapped. Overhead pass to Jacoria Long. 30 seconds left in the game. Jacoria drives baseline. Reverse layup. Partially blocked. Fluker gets the rebound. And now a tie up down low. Is it a jump ball? It should be. If so, I believe the arrow is to Tarleton. It is. Tarleton ball down by 8, 24 seconds left in the game. Ariana Roseborough to inbound. Looking to lob it in, does so to Fluker. Right back to Roseborough and a quick foul. With 22.6 on the clock. That's what Nicholls did not want to do, is commit a foul and put Roseborough at the line. And I believe that will be 5 on Burks if it is Burks. It is, and that is the 5th foul against Burks. Fouls out of the contest with 8 points in 28 minutes, and Garnett checks back into the game. So Ariana Roseborough toes the line, with 22.6 on the clock for the game, and her team down by 8. Could cut it to 6 here. Couple quick subs into the game here for Nicholls, and Roseborough eyes the rim. One dribble and up. Free throw is good. Nothing but net for Ariana Roseborough, who now has 18. 6 for 15 from the field and 5 for 6 from the stripe. One more coming here for Ariana Roseborough. It's up and good. Buried it. And a timeout called here by Nicholls on the near sideline. 22.6 left in the game. Nicholls 55, Tarleton 49. Full timeout on the Tarleton Sports Network, presented by North Texas Ford Dealers. Let's see, we can just do 60. Out of the Texan restroom timeout, Tarleton puts Terubiatis, Little, Roseborough, Fluker, and Long on the floor. 55-49, Nicholls on top. 20 seconds left and a quick foul. So Tarleton now having to foul, and sub's going to come into the game here for Nicholls. Scott's going to check into the contest. Also coming back into the game is Craig. Dalen Craig checks back in for Jones. 20.5 on the clock for the game. Nicholls up by 6, looking to add to it here. Brister will toe the line. Brister's 2 for 2 from the stripe in 33 minutes, 10 points. Missed this one off the right side of the rim. One more coming here for Brister in a 6-point game. Free throws up, and this one missed short. Up for the rebound and a jump ball. And which way does the arrow go? Looks like to Tarleton. So it was a jump ball and a tie-up. Well, we'll see who the inbound belongs to. No, it'll be Nicholls. Nicholls ball down low. The arrow goes to Nicholls. So on the rebound, they end up getting the basketball. An opportunity there for Tarleton they could not take advantage of. Now the ball's inbounded in the corner, and a quick foul by Mimi Little with 17.2 on the clock. Nicholls still up by 6. So there were 2 missed free throws there, but Tarleton was not able to get possession as Nicholls got the loose ball, and the arrow went with them on the jump ball. Now Craig and Scott are going to check back into the game for Jones and Jalomo. And Brister has another set of free throws, so she's got an opportunity to make good on the 2 misses with 17.2 on the clock. 2 dribbles to the ground, and this one is good. Nothing but net. Nicholls has shot 15 from 19 from the field. And this free throw is on its way, high arcing and good. Hit them both, and Tarleton calls a timeout. 57-49, Nicholls up by 8 with 17 seconds to play. Tarleton ball on the other side of this timeout. It's a full timeout, and it's brought to you by Texan Restrooms on the Tarleton Sports Network. Brought to you by North Texas Ford Dealers. Out of the Texan restroom timeout, Tarleton inbounds. Fluker to Jacorian Long, drives to the bucket and scores. Jacorian scores with 9 seconds left and a timeout called. Timeout called by Nicholls, 8.8 on the clock, 57-51 Nicholls. They're up by 6. Texan restroom timeout. We'll see if it's a 30 or if it's a full. It looks like it is going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here, and we will invite you to stick around after the game for the Dr. Barberie post-game show. We'll bring you the Texas Bank stats, the Sherwin-Williams points in the paint, Frost Bank fast break points. We'll take a look at the Clark Realty scoreboard, our Ebby Halliday player of the game, and our Texas Health look-ahead. 9.6 on the clock here for the ball game. Nicholls up by 6. So Jacorian Long takes it to the hole for a quick bucket. Jacorian's got 6 in 24 minutes, along with 4 rebounds. The team high scorer for Tarleton is Ariana Roseborough with 20 points. Alista Rubiatis leads the way on the boards with 8 rebounds. Swift has 13. She's the leading scorer on the other side for Nicholls. Out of the timeout, Nicholls with a quick inbound and a quick foul. Alani Fluker whistled for it. That'll put Brister to the line with 7.9 on the clock for the fourth. Brister 4 for 6 from the free throw line. Scott and Craig will check back in. The change of personnel, put them down low on the blocks. As Brister toes the line and an opportunity here to extend the lead for Nicholls. First one is up, and no good. Missed this one off the left side of the rim. One more coming here for Brister. Tarleton, if they can get a rebound, they'll need a quick score. This basket is good. It's 58-51. Tarleton inbounds to Ariana Roseborough. 5 seconds left. Roseborough quickly into the front court. Dishes it off to Long. At the buzzer, Long puts up a layup that goes in, but she didn't get it off. Not going to count, and it's a final. Nicholls 58, Tarleton 51. Coming up, the Dr. Barberie post-game show. We'll bring you the stats, we'll have the look ahead, and plenty more. Nicholls beats Tarleton by 7 on the Tarleton Sports Network, presented by North Texas Ford Dealers.